the channel, and today we're going to make a birthday cake. So that all it's going to be is a Victoria sponge cake, and then we're going to make it into a cake that looks like a present. So this is for a 16th birthday for a boy, and I thought, why not share it with you and you can have a go at making your own. And here is a list of all of the ingredients of what I'm using. I'm using this much because I'm doing 3 layers, so I'm doing 1.5 times the original recipe ingredients. So yeah, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because it's free, and we do all sorts, not just baking, we do days out, we do holidays, the lot. And to everyone that has subscribed already, thank you very much. And nothing more to be said apart from let's bake. So these are my ingredients, what I've got ready, and like I said, I'm making 1.5 the amount of a normal cake. So where it should be 4 eggs, I've done 6, and so on and so on. The oven is set at 160, and I'd probably say put it between 160 170, you should be good for that. So what I'm going to do first is mix the butter with the sugar, mix them together so it gives it a good base, and then I'll add the flour, the eggs and the baking powder, mix all that together as well. So also as well, before you do this, get your trays prepped so you can just put them into your tray, then into the oven. These are the cakes that are done. They're a bit thinner than what I wanted, but once we put the fillings on and that, should be fine. So what I'm going to do now is make the buttercream. So I'm going to do buttercream and jam, layer it up, and let's hope for the best. So this is what we're going to make the butter icing with. Again, I've done it 1.5 measurements because I might be putting the butter icing around the cake as well to hold the rollout icing, so I'd rather have too much than not enough. So here is the ingredients, and well, the measurements I should say, because you can simply see icing sugar, butter, and then I've got a bit of vanilla extract. If you're ever doing cakes, always use the extract rather than the flavouring, if you can. So I'm going to mix these together, and then hopefully the cake will be cool enough and we can do the filling. So I have the butter icing ready. I did have to add extra icing just to get it to the right thickness, because you don't want it too runny, otherwise it will ruin your cake. Okie dokie. Right, so to start with, before you put your sponge on your board, you need to put a bit of butter icing just to hold it in place, your cake, otherwise it might slide away. Then you're going to add your sponges on, make sure they're the right size, give them a trim if needed. And then what I'm going to do is layer butter icing, jam, sponge, butter icing, jam. There's the cake with the butter icing on the outside. What I'm going to do now is roll the icing out, hoping to have enough to cover the entire cake. And I also have this, which is a little cake buffer. So there's the cake all done. I've had to do it in sections because I couldn't get the icing big enough to go over the entire cake. So what I'm going to do now is going to make some ribbon to go across, but I'm just making the ribbon out of icing so it looks like a little present. So I'll do it exactly the same way as I did that. Just roll it out and work with it. Wobbly camera, sorry. So here is the finished cake. It's not too bad. To say I had to put each section on separate, but hey ho, it's a cake, it's done. So there you are. So have a go yourself at making a cake. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. It's free. And we will see you in the next vlog. Bye!